Hi everyone, Robin here. Thanks for stopping by Poppystamps today. My project features a friendship card, which I love to send any time of the year, even though there are specific dates on the calendar that indicate they are friendship days. I think you can send them anytime you like. The products I'm using are the Ribbon Heart Sidekick Frame and Stencil set. I'm also using sentiments from the Love and Friendship stamp set. My card base is made from cocoa-colored cardstock. It is a top-folding A2 card base. The pink panel is cut at 4 1/4 by 4, and my gray strip is 1.5 inches by 5.5. Before I cut my Ribbon Heart Sidekick Frame, I'm going to show you a simple technique I use to help release die cuts from their dies, especially if they are somewhat intricate. It's something I've used for many years and it's inexpensive and it really helps. What I use are just deli tissue papers. You can tell I've had this box a while, but it does contain 1,000 sheets. It's a perfect size to go through my die cut machine, and I get this at Smart and Final. It's a dry wax paper. This always seems to help to release my die cuts. So I have my cardstock, my piece of tissue, and my die. Run it through my machine and it just kind of pops out. I give it a few taps on the surface, and as you can see, it came out of the die easily, and the pieces tend to fall out on their own. Once I had that cut, I decided to fussy cut the pretty heart ribbon. It's not hard to do. You just need to take your time. And I find when cutting, use a very sharp pair of small scissors. And if you turn your paper instead of trying to turn your scissors, it creates a much cleaner cut. Once my heart ribbon was cut, I applied some spray adhesive to the back and using my trusty tweezers, added my heart ribbon to my gray corrugated cardstock. I added my acrylic stamp block and allowed to dry. Next up was to add my sentiment to my pink panel. I'm using a little anti-static powder to keep those pesky little bits of embossing powder from sticking where I don't want them. After applying a bit of Versamark ink onto my sentiment stamp my card, and I'm going to apply some Brutus Monroe ultrafine embossing powder in the color Sterling. To achieve good coverage with the embossing powder, I usually put it on in one direction, flip around, and add a bit more going the opposite direction. Seems to fill in the little gaps, and off camera, I heat embossed it. Here I'm just applying some tape runner. Some of you know I'm in the middle of a remodel here at the house. Yep, still going on. So I'm just pulling out whatever adhesives I can get my hands on because most of it is still packed. So I added my sentiment panel to my card front, and here I'm adding more adhesive to the gray corrugated strip that has my kind of a heart ribbon vine on it. I'm just eyeballing about 1/4 inch off the left edge of my card. And to finish my card, I'm using my favorite sequins. They don't have a hole in them, and they're called dewdrops. And a little bit of tonic adhesive to keep them in place. After that, my card was done. It was really a quick and easy card to pull together, other than the fussy cutting of the heart ribbon, but it's just another way you can use your dies. I hope you enjoyed my card today and my tutorial, and I hope that you'll stop by again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.